Call, of course. Great. Why don't you call too? That'd be fun. You come along as well, Smash. Kings, kings, aces. How about that? Open the ace queen flat and a squeeze from no time, bro. I'm all in. It's a good enough hand. I don't really want to get in for 36 blinds here, but they just called a raise, so we can't be too concerned about that. And we do win a pretty nice pot. 52,000 coming our way. Ace king's pretty good. Pretty good hand, I'd say. I don't know. That's just my take on it, though. How do you guys feel about ace king? Good enough to sit up. Ace king bet. We get a call 10 on the turn. This is a pretty bad turn. We still probably win, but like it's not a great turn because when they have a 10, we lose, which sucks. Hopefully they're bluffing with their queen jacks or their queen nines or their jack nines or their air balls here, or playing a king weird as opposed to having trip tens, which, you know, will happen sometimes, but they check. Are they ever going to check a 10? I say no. Let's value bet here. It's so sick if they lead a 10 and then check call the river, but jack 9 suited we're raising. We still have the 215. We have 19 minutes to register. I guess I'm going to get it now. I don't want to miss it. We're going to get the big Sunday up and take us to 5 tables here. Ooh, bottom set against open ender, straight draw, flush draw. We lose, which is so sick in a bounty as well. Look at all those outs, man. Open here. I kind of want to slow play this hand. It's pretty rare, but I don't know. The stacks are so awkward to where it looks so strong if I 3-bet off 24 blinds in the small blind here. It's such a strong line, and then we also have a squeeze stack in the big blind. Let's just do a little bit of sneaky business here and see if we can't win a big pot. And I'm just going to bet now. I don't really want to rely on them betting the turn. And, well, it's over. We just win the pot. That's fine. It's not the big pot I was dreaming of, but we got a sneaky slow play in. Now, look at this. Check raise. Smash the straight on the turn, and we pick up a flush draw to go along with it. So sick. Defend with a7. Start with a check. We flop top pair and a mid flush draw. Let's start with a call. Turns an ace. Check. Oh, you bluffer. Keep bluffing, you bluffer. Full house. I check raise. Oh, check, check. I wonder if they had like king queen or queen jack. Yeah, king queen. 10-8 on the button. We're going to raise this up. Not a great hand, but there's only 2 people left, so decent enough chance. We get stopped in our tracks. Brusler calls, and the big blind calls. Flop ace 8-7. Maximus exploit. I wish it was Maximus Black, don't you guys, man? Oh, dude, I wish it was Maximus Black, man. How's Maximus doing? We're going to bet with our trip 8s on the turn. Lovely. How are you, man? When are you back in Montreal? Tell me when it is. I'm excited. I almost want to fold this. This limp is so suspicious looking. I'm going to fold it. Caldy Mug 12, I'm not falling for it, but I will call here with the 8s against Ace King. Please win a flip, dude. Win it for 180,000. That's a lot of chips. No 4, no ace, no king. 3 is just great, dude. Let's go. That'll put us in a great spot here, and we're coming up to the bounty stage of this tournament. The bounty in play, by the way, I will call here. And we get a bounty. Great. 25 bucks. I think that's my first bounty of the day. But we're in a position where we can maybe capture some here soon, so. Open under the gun, get a call in the big blind. We bet flop. They check raise. We call. A little bit dicey here, you know. It's they're telling a pretty convenient story, but it's kind of a wild spot to bluff. So I don't know. Call turn and probably fold river unimproved if they jam. But we make 2 pair, so we're gonna call here and hope they don't have deuce 5. But they probably fold deuce 5 offsuit, right? We beat ace 3, we beat ace 4, we beat 3, 4. And ace queen, wow. Went for a really huge pot there with ace queen. Lucky river for us. We are now in second place in the tournament. I think call here with ace 10. It should be pretty much any broadways, any pair. Doing fine. Ooh. We might as well just jam here because like we had to call off this rejam. But, you know, whatever. Like if they go all in, it's only 70,000 more. So this is a good hand to be up against on that board. And we win. 110,000 coming our way. And we have to jam Jack 9 suited again because look at the stacks behind. I don't know. You got to jam Jack 9 suited. Is what it is. All right, we got 45% against this hand. How about we hit the queen? Oh! Give it to me, Dottie. Come on now. Ship it. Ship it. 250,000. First place, $1,100, but that would be that'd be nice. I'd take that. Ooh, and this is definitely a great hand as well. I think threes are going to be all in here. Couple fun hands. There we go. 1.3 million, which is good. We're going to see that here with the ace jack of diamonds. Having a good time, man. So I have zero complaints. Everything's fun at the moment, man. Thank you. Thank you for the kind wishes on YouTube. First message there in quite a while, about 30 minutes. Ace jack 7-6. Boom, ace on the turn. Send it. Send it. We're 6 at 26, 17 pay. You need to start with a check with top set, I think. And it's just too strong. Like, it's almost impossible for them to have anything here, so I think we need to let them bluff. Check call, check call, check call, I think, right? Just let them bluff. Even on like a club, I think we still need to call down with our top set. It's just likely to be a whiff, you know? Queen 8 of clubs, yeah. And we're 3 of 26. Raise and all in for 7 blinds. We call with ace 8 against king queen. We're slightly ahead. Hold the phone, Dottie. Give me an ace. No king or queen or jack. Ship it, Dottie. Let's go. Defend. And check raise on ace 8-3. This is a board where they're not going to think we have much because we didn't shove pre-flop, right? So they're going to see bet extremely wide, and we just check raise with their flush draw. Hopefully they fold, and we pick up 680. But if they don't, you know, we got some equity. Boom. There it is. Playing the micro series main events. Yes. I still have, I think, 30 minutes to late reg. 10-9 offsuit. I think we're all in. It's not a great hand, but it's not a fold either, given how deep we are here. Oh. That's a wild call. 6 off the money, too. That's pretty crazy. I'm surprised that they call for what it's worth. Wow. All right. I am surprised. I mean, of course, Chippy V it like prints, but I don't think it would win there 6 off the money. I don't think. Who knows, though? Not I, clearly. I don't know for sure. We're just calling a squeeze from generic. I think call is default here. I like call, man. I don't want to get stacked by aces here for 70 blinds. And we're not going to get stacked by aces. We are not. 7 of hearts on the turn. We will raise turn, forcing the ace of hearts to get it all in right now would be good. We don't want to let them fold the river sometimes. Ooh, 16K. Yeah, I think we can get it in here. Force them to either fold a lot of equity or pay off a lot of equity. This is bubble as well. So a couple soft bubbles going on right now. I think check to induce bluffs here is fine. You can also just like bet But I think check is fine. 8 on the turn. I like checking with aces again. It's harder for them to have ace highs, so again, I think we want to induce some action here. With kings, we definitely want to bet because they're going to have a ton more ace X in their range, which you can get 2 streets of value from. With aces, we really cut down on that, so we need to play our aces really passive here. And pot size bet, just call. We lose to some straights and trip eights, so just call, and we got the max. Again, 6-3. Beauty. And ready to stack off, of course. With a beauty ace king. Ace king, ace queen, unlucky. No 9, no queen. I'm going to raise here. I don't mind getting it in against either of these stacks. And then I would raise fold to these stacks. But for 4 blinds and a 50 bounty, I think we want to battle it out here. Talbot 49 jams it in. And we must gamble against them. How about a queen? Seems easy, dude. Frankly, it does seem easy. Oh, nice hand, everyone. All right, mystery bounties are in action here. Top bounty is 3K. Average bounty is $140. All right. 140 bucks is the average bounty. Can we capture them all? This is a good start, frankly. With 8s. All right, here's the first one, dude. Hold with 8s. Come on now. 8s against ace jack for a mystery bounty. No! Absolutely not, dude. 10. Sad vibes. All right, ace queen suited, 4 of 18. And let's burst it. Well, let's burst it right here. Heart and commitment to the game, Mr. G. No. All of a sudden, we're a middle stack, dude. How lame. Ace king against 6s for a mystery bounty. The queen jack got through. Ace is good. No 6, no spade. Oh, man. Oh, we run hot all day, and then we just lose all the flips and the money, man. Down to 150. We cashed this tournament. 120 cashed. 5 of 17. Let's see if we can't battle back to something awesome. Right now, it's super mid. Me too. I've been working, well, as I just said, it was going well, and now it's a little bland, but trying. Block bet, we call. We're probably winning, but too thin to raise. It looks like a 10, for sure. And we've made the money here. Red fell type, 59 bucks. All the top 4 are still out there. Call. Stacks are a little awkward for 3-bet because against a 4-bet, are we bluffing or value betting? It'd be tough to say, honestly. Check, check on the flop, 9 on the turn. This is actually a value bet here for a 3rd. Tough against a bet now. And we win. Let's go. Queen 10. King 10 of clubs, pretty decent here. 35 left, 27 pay in the 215. This is a non-bounty, so cashing is relatively important. But it's also a small field. I think call, right? Closing the action, they shove in the hijack. 1.1 million to win 1.6, like 1.5 to 1. I think we have the equity with King 10 suited. We see not the best case scenario with jacks, but we still have decent equity and looks good to me. And move ourselves up into 12th place in this 215. And it is bubble felt as well, so. 2 in the money, 1 on the bubble, the soft bubble. Guess just raise call ace 8 here. Doesn't make a difference against the 10s though. We get it in behind and lose. Back down to just over starting stack. And this is an all-in covering for a bounty with king high. I mean, frankly, the dream. We like even getting called here where we have 35% for 50 bucks for like 5 blinds, you know. Just fine with me. We don't win, but, you know, we definitely have some deep runs, and I'm hoping one of them pays off, so. Ace king in the main event. Wow, this is a big multi-way pot, isn't it? And we win. Smashed. Let's go. Queens, beautiful. In the Micro Series main. Mystery bounty, but we've got a ways to go before that portion. A bit bigger than I typically would to just try and grow this pot here. They check raise, we call, let them do their thing. Pretty good of us to have queens in that they probably have a jack here, right? Hopefully not ace jack. Yeah, it's not a good turn, but most of the time with ace high, they're just going to call. We're concerned about ace jack, but it's not enough of a factor to fold here on the turn. 9 deuce. Did not expect it, but we win against 9 deuce with aces and queens. There it is. Been a while. How's it been going with you? Yeah, things are good, man. So we're going to go all in with aces here, by the way. Would someone like to try and get my bounty? Could be fun. Yes, we have a customer. Got to dodge the 8 and the 10. No, we don't. We're good, man. We're good. Let's go, dude. Triple up to 477. We're back. Please call me with ace queen. Let's go. Ship it. $25 bounty, I believe, our second in this tournament. King 8 suited, 11 blinds. Shortest stack, probably just a jam. They have to call pretty tight. Yeah, it is a jam. It's not even that interesting, honestly. It's just a jam for 11. Call by ace 9. That's trip 8s. Let's go, dude. We win the 60-40. To put us up to 480, surviving. King queen. Nice hand. Nice hand to play in position, but we want to keep the pot small. Again, they can bust us here. Cashing the tournament's relatively important. It's a non-bounty. Okay, they raise, we call. Streets. 2 overs and a gutter. If they check, we check. If they bet, we call. Okay. Check, check 4 on the turn. I don't want you to bet now, because then you're putting me in a dumb spot. I think we check, check. I think it's fine. I think our hand's strong enough. It has some showdown value. It has some equity. They bet, we just call, right? Like, there's no raising here. Take it down against King 7. 7.7 million. That's a hell yeah from me, Dottie. We're in 7th place. All in with Ace King in the Super 55 against Welsh Zavi. Flipping for dreams.gov, dude. Hit me with something big. Hey, let's go, Barry! Barry G! Ace on the river. Come on, Dottie. 1 milli, dude. We're in it to win it now. This is serious. We've got serious stacks. And then here, we're in 6th place now on 8.7. It's looking like we have a shot at cashing this tournament from the depths of despair. And final table height. Final table of the 55 Masters coming in 2 of 8. Last minute flick. Max late regged it. It's 1100 for the win, and we got a shot at it. Ace King. Ugh. Yeah, okay. We're going to go for a raise. It's a little jammy here on 13.6 blinds, but we'll give it a go. Ooh, an eggs flats on 10 blinds. It's kind of cool, I think. Check raise. And all of a sudden, from last place forever, we got a $50 bounty. And we're probably favored to cash this tournament now. Pretty incredible, man. What a comeback. Come on now. Going for another $50 bounty. Queens against 6s. Ooh, yeah. You really hate to see that 5 turn. No longer favored to cash the tournament, but possible. It's Matty bets a quarter. I think we want to call here, which we're going to have a decent calling range. There's a deuce of diamonds. Check. Make a flush, which is good. We're going to bet. And we have a really tough spot in the 55 final table, but take one down against Matty Ice there. Now, we have a pre-flop spot. We're up to 10 million. I think jamming with eights is bad. I think we actually have to flat here because we're not going to get called by sevens. Yeah, so we got to make a sneaky flat with eights. We go to a pretty good flop here. Bit of a quarter. Let's try and spin it up to a victory. Check, right? Probably not enough incentive to try and fold out hearts or get them to pay. Want to control the size of the pot when we're going to lose to a pair of sevens here. We see a block bet. I mean, definitely calling, almost raising, but definitely calling. They have trip sevens. That's fine. I think they should bet bigger, obviously. Here we're priced in. King, queen against an under the gun shove for 5 blinds. They do have the goods, but we still have decent equity, or we had, I should say, decent equity. We're now the shortest stack. Let's go down to, honestly, what feels like main bay right now. 4 of 22. First place is 5,800. We have ace king suited. And Smashburger is in the big blind. Tu es tapis, mon ami? Mais non. They call. King, queen, 10. Check. Seems good. Protecting from almost nothing, right? Like, queen and 10 or whatever cards, there's only 6 of them, and then the rest of the deck is fine. Control the pot, induce, etc. They check. We're going to bet here. Now to our final table, ace on the button. We're all in. 6 of 6. Called by 10-9. This is a bad call. You shouldn't, but they did. And they shall be rewarded unless Barry can save us, but they can't. It's a mistake. There's no bounties. You just fold 10-9 there, but 246-44 is our finish in 6th place. All in here for 6 blinds. We call with an ace for sure. Blind versus blind. Against twos, we actually are flipping here. Ace 3 against twos. Not often a hand you flip, right? It's usually 60-40 or something, but we have a 3-way all in here. And that is a double bust out ladder of $30. Not that it's a huge deal, but you know, like, we'll take the $30. Cool. Can we come back? Ace 8. Ace 8 is how we're going to do it. Against 9 deuce. Need an ace or an 8. That's a deuce or a club. Hey, we're still in this. 38,000. Who's concerned? Not me. And here for a mystery bounty, we obviously call. Ace jack against aces, dude. How about a jack? A jack in 2,000. How about that? Yeah. Brutal. Sad times. Against 4-6. We're ahead. We're still ahead. Hell yeah, dude. 78,000. It's not over. We get 3-bet from Blue Boy 1. This is going to be an all-in. No mystery bounty yet, but when 665 are left, we are into that stage of the tournament. And it's looking like we're going to have a good stack for it, but I mean, to be determined to some extent. But we have aces in our 215 Super. Holy smokes, man, against force. For 160,000 to like be actually in this thing for real. Wow. That's crazy, man. What a comeback. Down to the 215 Big Sunday. We 3-bet ace 10. I don't like flatting. Seems like a decent 3-bet bluffing hand. If we get called, like we obviously play a flop to ace really passively, right? Like we don't want to play big pot at all. And on a non-ace, we continue to represent just big hands here, basically. 1.4 puts enough in to shove the turn if we want to. I'm unsure if we want to, though, or not. Interesting. Now it's probably better to induce, right? We do protect against this card, but I think we just check down now. We beat fours. 14 million, that's good news. That was a really bad river, but thankfully we survive and no bluff from my opponent. King 4 covering for a bounty, easy all in. Even without the bounty, it's an all in with king high here. Call it queen 7, we get it in good somehow. Don't know how, but we do. Let's go, 8750 coming our way and a bunch of chips. But we have a gorgeous hand here with jacks. So good that even 30 blinds deep, like, we're just going to 3-bet call here. Big spot. Big spot, dude. Come on, let's go. Big chip lead in the big Sunday, baby. Let's go, chat. Come on now. 30 million chips. Holy crap, dude. We are 1 of 11. Make it 1 of 10. Make it 1 of 9. Final table height. Oh my goodness, chat. Come on now. Final table hype of the 215 Big Sunday. Coming into the final table, 1 of 9. 766 cash. First place is 5,800. You can see all the payouts in the bottom left-hand corner. It's a non-bounty, so what you see is what you get. And let's try and win this damn tournament, dude. Why don't we just win the whole damn thing? Ace-Jack against Ace-4. Mystery bounty potential here. If we can dodge another 4. Yeah, let's go. Now give us the 2 grand here. Come on now. Give us the 2 grand here. Okay, 60 bucks. That's not... It's just not it, Dottie. It's just not it. 60 bucks, all right. Bet call, check raise from smash. This is the meta in this spot, but what are we going to do? An all-in for 4 blinds here. That's why this 3-bet is in, yeah? All right, I am going to call and see if I can see a flop. I don't know. I don't know if we can, but we're going to try. Because there is a 2 grand bounty out there. Average bounty is 160 bucks. I think it's okay. Bet at 120, we will peel again. Check, check, Ciroc. Check it. Thank you. Hold to the jam. Straight is good. And 60 bucks. Let's go. Double final table hype. Let's go. FT of the Super 215. Yes, we're 9 and 9. But why are you worried, bro? We're going to pull ace queen off. We're plenty deep, man. We got 22 blinds. Everything's fine, dude. They're 3 blinds deep here, so we're going to not fold. I like the sort of more macro like understanding of the general theory of poker as opposed to the minutia. And I think if I spent more time on minutia, I would probably make more money in certain spots. So I'd say that's a weakness just because I find it uninteresting. I don't really care enough sometimes. And then we are on the bubble here as well. Soft bubble, but mystery bounty portion starts at 665. So we're almost there. Ace-9 reshove against the button open. We've just kind of been dwindling this tournament for a while. We need some good things to happen. And this doesn't look like a good thing. We're flipping for 1.2 million. That's great. We love to flip here. I don't think we won. We did not. $200 bounty. We are out of the tournament. GG. We cash for something. Let's see. 161 plus 60. All right. Call it 220. Let's add it to the cashes. King 10 on the button. We raise, fold. On average, how much of their money are they going to get back? Maybe 50%, you know? So there's, if you're thinking about it from like a pro's perspective, right? Of like, how do I maximize? We made 2 pair, but this big bet is a nightmare, actually. This is a nightmare. I want to fold. This is a bet of 80%. It's almost too big, though. This is a bet sizing scenario here. The thing is, we're concerned about Queen Jack. This bet sizing can easily be Ace 10 and Ace 6. Queen Jack is going to 3-bet against our stack pre as well. What the heck is this, dude? I think it's really unrealistic that they have Queen Jack. They just 3-bet it pre. I don't know. I don't fold. I raise. I don't know. I don't know here, man. I'm not sure. 8-9 hearts, yeah. I mean, the bet sizing was super weird there, dude. It really couldn't be a lot of hands. It was a very specific bet sizing. It was too big to be Queen Jack. Like, Queen Jack just doesn't bet 90% there. There's no reason. They're not going to do it against this stack. They're going to try and get more value. We are in the money. Redfeld hype. Now, the bounty is worth, on average, 50, which is pretty big, but Jack 3 is probably still too weak. Call, Queen 9-7, 2 spades. I wish we were a little shorter so we could check raise, but instead, we're going to check call and play the turn. We don't mind a check either. That's totally cool. We're pretty much only losing to pocket 3s and king queen now. It's not very likely at all for a check back on the flop. You know, we feel really good about our hand after a check. 7 on the end. I think bet fold. I do think there's value to be had here still. Worst queens 9x, and we can pretty comfortably fold to a jam. Let's go. Ship it, putting us on the missed straight draws, flush draws, called by ace-4 of spades. Too wide, man, too wide. You're blocking my bluffs. Let's go in with the ace-king here. Nice, good. All right, mystery bounty, how much is it going to be? $19. Okay. So a bit below the average. There is the top bounty still, but average bounty is 47. Do you agree that RTA players should record themselves with a camera and their computers facing a wall and then compare the way they played versus the play off camera? Well, first of all, it's not my job to have a stance on it. It's the game integrity's job to have a stance on it. But that is one of the detection methods, right? Like, it's talked about in that podcast, how if someone is playing in a way that is too close to like theoretically optimal, they have to reproduce that play in a controlled environment. And so if they're unable to reproduce the play, then, you know, their accounts will be closed, right? What the heck do I do here on this 1/4 bet? I really hate this spot because of the other stacks, but fold ace-10 to under the gun here, 3 of 7, middling stack. This is a great turn. I don't think folding is in our future. I don't really want to see a club on the river, right? Like, jack of clubs would be pretty bad. 10 of clubs would be pretty bad. 9 of diamonds is not great, but it's not terrible because we have the queen of diamonds, right? So we block the nuts, which is pretty good. And it goes check, and we win against, I'm guessing, a value bet ace-jack, ace-10. No, 5-9 just shuts down. Okay, cool. 673, that's good. Jack 5 is going to be fold on our 20 million here. We're going to jam this 10 blinds deep, but with the bounty in play. I think it's an any 2 spot. Jack 4, ace queen. We hit a 4. Let's get the biggest bounty in the tournament. How about a $10? Okay, well, that's the smallest bounty in the tournament, but that's fine. The biggest bounty is still out there. 4K bounty is available. If you're informed on like what the differences are and you have choice, it's so easy to make the right choice for poker. It's so simple to just like opt out. It costs you almost nothing in EV. It really doesn't. I think being principled as a consumer is like a great thing. And no one's going to give you any prizes as we make a flush, right? Like, you're not going to win any pats on the back. But it's just, at the end of the day, you're at least contributing to the whole in some sense, right? Now, ace queen we open. I'm not planning on folding here. Bounties in play. We cover both of them. Opening on the button. Sub 30 blinds. Like, this is we're playing for all the biscuits here. If it's a pre-flop spot, right? Like, of course, we could go post-flop and things can change, but they 3-bet to 112. Like I said, every biscuit is entering the middle. Yeah, it's a sad vibe, I'd say. Heart! We're still in, but it sucks running ace queen to ace king, dude. There's terrible ideas attached to it. It's a little bit the same or similar with language stuff to where, you know, there's just like 1 in 100 people is just going to hate you because they are kind of unreasonable. All right, so we bust there. I don't know how much that was for. Can you guys tell me how much that bust was for? Did I write it down when I got it in for 3 blinds there? I don't know. Kings against ace 10. $19.35. All right. Right. So it is perhaps the worst example, but not unique. Come on, let's go, baby. Back up to 20 million. Let's go. All right, and we're three-handed. 2,800 cash. There's another 3 grand up for grabs, but it's like 111 million and then double us. So basically, getting a ladder is a huge victory for us, right? Like, getting a double up does not increase our chances of winning the tournament that much. Getting a ladder is a big deal. So we call. Ooh, check jam here? Probably. They're really incentivized to fold a bunch because they would love to just whittle both of us down. So they're going to call this jam pretty tight. With 8 million out there and flopping a pair, it's time. Let's go. Great. So now we're pretty tied with eggs, and we've got not quite a 50-50 chance between the two of us for second place. Sometimes we're going to win this tournament still, but... Oh, king 5 into 7s, GG. Oh, just kidding. That's a king. We're fine. No problem. No problem, dude. We're cool. We're chilling. And now the risk averseness has flipped, right? In that we don't want to risk it. Call, of course. Great. Great. Why don't you call too? That'd be fun. You come along as well, Smash. Kings, kings, aces. How about that? Don't do it. Thank you. 51 million. Eggs is now very short. Eggs has 4 million. Going to be 8 million if they win this pot. We need a 6 and just a 6. Okay. They have 8 million. It's not over yet, but we're in a spot where we might win this tournament now, though. We're not too far behind Smash. Queen 10, ace deuce. We really want to queen our 10 here to get the ladder. We really want a jack here to end it. We're back up to 18 million, and the vibes are lower, I would say, than they were just momentarily ago. Open king jack, tough hand to play. Get a call, jack 9-4 on the flop. Small bet here is good vibes. Do it, eggs, do it. Hold it, chat. That's such a good hand to see as well. Oh, God. Oh, that's such a bad beat, dude. Holy smokes. 6-8, come on now, 6-8. It is time for 6-8 to win a pot here. Come on, dude, bust them. No! Oh, how do they come back from 2 blinds till we get third? Okay, all right, well, here comes the journey back. Ace-5's a call. Against 8-10, we got to hold a pot, dude, against this absolute luck box. GG. 4s, we raise. All right, 111 left in the Micro Series main event. 111 people left, and we're 86 of 92 here. We've cashed for 3,800 today, so we're $2,538 profit. Not including the 2 cashes we have on the screen. So vibes are very high. Very profitable day. We've more than tripled our buy-ins. This is a good hand. It's a hand worth an all-in if it folds to us. We need 3 folds, though. This is an all-in, though. That's not our dream. 9. 9. The German kind. $219 there is our finish. It's a 4,000 in cashes, 1,300 in buy-ins, pretty good. We are all in for 9 blinds. Here we go, ace king. This is how we get back into business here. We need a call. There's no point in raising off 11 blinds. Just jam it in there and hope for the best. And everyone folds. Fine. Oh! This one we can min-raise. 13.5 blinds deep. This is a min-raise here. And hopefully someone plays. I wish we had a really passive opponent on our right again, but they are gone. We're on a different table. I think they busted. Oh my goodness, let's go. Kings against 8s for 11 million chips, Dottie. We might win this tournament, dude, to be honest with you. Leo's all in. This is for 6 blinds, not a lot. It's just whether this is profitable. Against just Leo, it definitely is. If someone else gets involved, it's more complicated. We see a great Jack 9. Not the flop we want. We need a 9, King, Queen, or Ace. No, dude. Absolutely not, Dottie. Makes it tough to win when we can't hold a pot. You know what I'm saying? Ace 9. Great hand. Rejam against a jam here. Ooh. Kind of an awkward hand here. Everyone folds. I think it's a rejam. Should be any broadways here. Feel good. Good luck. Good luck us. 24 left. But do we win the pot? Facebook went out, so it came to YouTube. Oh, yeah, there's an 8-hour limit, isn't there, on Facebook? Sorry about that, everyone on Facebook, as we get the bounty there. $19 coming our way against Flavigno. Ace King is everything and more, chat. Come on now. With the Ace King, Dottie. Come on now. All in. Vanko calls. Have Ace Queen would be awesome. Mariokas overcalls. How about both of you have Ace Queen? Or if I could be picky, King Queen would be better. If you could both have King Queen. I suspect that we have a middling pair here somewhere. Someone's got like 9s, 8s, 7s. And the other hand is a mystery at this point. So I think we need to hit a card here. Or else we're going to go out in 11th. Yeah, I think that's the end of the road. Unfortunately, Ace Jack going to take it down. Our bounty is gone. It was $10. Ace King, Ace 7. Oof. We were in good shape. The turn got us. Rip. All right, so here's the situation, though. 1,300 in buy-ins today. 4,400 in cashes, baby. Let's go. Let's minus the 1,311. 3K profit, baby. Oh, 3K profit, 9 hours, $330 an hour. Let's go. It's so good to be back, man. I missed you all, okay? That's it for today. Till next time, we'll see you later. Goodbye.